All right, buddy. So what's your name and where you from?
Well, my name is Mark Stoolfire. That's one of the names. People call me Stoolie or just Fire. And in prison, I had to go firewood.
Oh, okay. So, and what prison were you in? You were in the state of Texas, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Texas.
Now, in Texas, you ain't just gonna go to one.
What do you
We
mean?
call it,
What, one prison?
yeah, no, we call
Yeah,
it the
yeah.
world tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, you might go somewhere and stay your whole ride, but I'm sure you're familiar. Sock Walker.
Yeah, I just had him on the show
Okay.
not too long ago.
Yeah, great guy. Great guy. He explained it well, it's just Texas is so big that and when you go from one prison, say you're getting transferred to another, it's an 8-hour bus ride, stop at another prison, stay the night, another 8-hour bus ride. I mean, they ship your ass around.
And that's for regular old state convicts.
Regular old state prison.
That's wild, man. Usually if you get moved around in my state, it's because you got in trouble or something, you know what I mean, in the last establishment.
And that can get you moved, or wardens pick and choose. It's like we're playing cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Warden be like, man, this dude over here, I'll trade you two of my knuckleheads, you give me one of yours.
Yeah. Well, damn, man. What sent you to the penitentiary?
Well, a whole bunch of stuff. Man, really, I've come a long way, Death. My whole life I used and sold drugs, and not to shine a light on that, but I was a heroin dealer, and that breaks my heart to begin with. First of all, my condolences to your brother. That touches me every time I hear you speak of it.
Hey,
And
I appreciate that, man. I've got homeboys that were in the same line of business, man. So, even though it makes me a little cranky, but still I know it is what it is.
oh, it's the devil, man.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I myself used it.
Yeah.
And that's just actually last month I celebrated 4 years clean.
Congratulations, man. That's excellent. Was it hard getting clean the first year or so?
Man, it took prison.
Well, that's good. At least you get some kind of positivity out the penitentiary.
Oh, bro, prison saved my life. I mean, first off, I hate prison.
Yeah.
But it did 100% save my life. I tell everybody I meet that.
See, a lot of people go to prison and actually have a harder addiction in prison, So it wasn't like that so much in Texas. The H ain't flowing like that.
Bro, no, H is coming back.
In the prisons?
It lost its popularity, in the 70s, 80s, I guess, with crack and stuff. And then it came back, and then all the pain pills led people to heroin.
Well, I'm talking about like in the penitentiary. Was there a lot of that in there?
Oh, yeah. But not so much, not like you would think. I'll tell you, the big drug is K2.
I know you were smoking some of that K2 in there, man. I know you were.
I'll tell you what.
I know you were, dog. Don't play with me now.
I ain't gonna play with I had. Well, first of all right. You know how when K2 first came out?
Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly how or when, but just it kind of popped up out thin air
years ago. Well, you would go get that stuff, and it wouldn't do you like that. Okay, so I'd smoke that bullshit. Like, why would I smoke K2 in the world? I forgot,
Yeah.
So I go to prison, and I didn't know that K2 shit had changed. I get down in my pod. I'm with my people, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, hey, we got one. You want to come here and check it out? And I was like, yeah. We're ain't no bitch in my blood. I just got there,
Yeah. Let me get it.
I'm just trying to, you know how it is, bro. You're just trying to mingle, make friends.
Yeah.
So I go in and they're telling me, they're like, hey, be easy on this. And in my head, I'm thinking, is it expensive? I don't want to pull too hard. And I was like, shit, ain't no bitch in my blood.
Oh!
I start hitting that mother. I started hitting it. Hey, within seconds, it didn't help, bro. By the time I hand it back to my friends, that instantly I knew I messed up.
Oh shit.
Bro, I'm
Well,
talking about I'm stuck. I can't. I'm speaking in my head, but not out loud.
that's
It's a
scary,
situation.
man.
It's a situation. But that was I didn't mess with it too much after that because, bro, that
Too
K2.
much after that. What? So you tried it a couple more times, man.
Well, you got to try everything twice. Make sure the first round wasn't no trash.
Dude, I would be laughing so much harder right now if I wasn't gonna be coughing so much. That's funny as hell. Uh, what do you think? What'd you do after you got? How long did it last? I mean, were you doing anything else crazy other than just being stuck?
Yeah, well, okay. So in this particular prison unit, this is Bradshaw prison unit in East Texas. Okay, I don't know if you're familiar like this. You ever see people, people wash clothes all day long? It's like their hustle.
Yeah,
So they'll drag. We have like a Rubbermaid 55-gallon trash thing in the dorm.
yeah.
Well, they'll put the top on it, bring it in there in the sinks, and have it as like a washboard. And they'll
Okay.
wash you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sounds nasty, but hell, it's clean, whatever. So this
yeah,
dude's in there, he's dragging it in there, and the paint that's on the bathroom floors kind of got like that grit paint,
yeah,
that
yeah.
like
Kind of like
non-slip
sand
paint.
in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for like a non-slip. So it drags, just like, and I'm sitting here on the toilet, not use the restroom, but that's the spot.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The spot.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
all my homies done burned off, and I'm just still sitting there, and this dude drags that thing in, and I feel like he's eyeballing me. And in my head, I was like, it's either me or him. He finna die in this bathroom.
Oh man, and you're just high on the K2, tripping
Tripping,
out. Ah,
tripping.
about to hit up the damn washing machine, man.
It's got in my mind, it was either me or him.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
But then I remember he looked at me and said, "Shit, fire, right?"
Ah! Oh my god, man, this one's gonna be funny, man. I can tell. It's hard for me to laugh right now, man, but that shit's funny as hell, man. I mean, did that make you feel a little better about the situation?
I mean, yeah, that stuff it wears off very quickly.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So yeah, I didn't enjoy. I messed with it 2 or 3 times. It just wasn't for me.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that is one treacherous ass drug, and I've tried a couple times, man, and yeah, the brink of death was the Reaper was breathing on my shoulder. It felt like, so pay heed to our warnings, and everyone I've had on the show that talked about it, man, everyone says the same damn stuff. I even did a video where a guy was addicted to K2. If y'all want to go watch that shit was wild as hell. So how much time did you end up doing in prison, man?
Well, this last trip it was about a little under 3.5.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna call it 3.5 if you count the halfway house.
Okay.
But this was 3. Then I've done about another 2.5 years collectively. Not like a 2.5 year stretch, then a 3 year stretch.
Yeah.
Basically, all my little slap in the wrist leading up to the big boy.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the amount of time I've done pales in comparison to people on real yards.
Yeah. Yeah. Same here, man. I've done 3 and 3, or a little under, a little over, and 6 months. 6 months. I mean, I've been to prison 2 times, but there's definitely people in there, that's doing way more time, or have been on the
Right.
show has done way more time. So, yeah, I
Yeah,
understand. But
I mean,
3 years in prison is enough to see the dark sides of it. You know what I mean? That's
absolutely.
still a decent little stretch. Um,
Absolutely.
I call it's a stretch long enough to see what it's about, but it's not long enough to break you. You know what I mean? And a lot of
Yes.
people, actually, a lot of people get broken up by just doing damn 6 months in jail. They learned their lesson right there from the get go. But
Yeah.
um, Well, tell me, man. I mean, how was it walking in there for the first time? Did you have any problems or anything? Did you said? I mean,
Does it look
what's
like I had some problems?
Let me.
Nah,
Oh, let me
bullshit.
flash you.
I'm
Oh,
bullshit. What?
let's put
Hell
these
yeah.
guns away before the feds start tapping in.
Nah, nah, man. Boy, I'm 5'7", 165 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal, man. Hell yeah, I had some trouble.
Oh, dude, you gotta start a YouTube channel, man. I tell you what, I know people come over there and watch this shit. That's
Man,
funny.
well, man, are we talking going into jail was nothing because the main jail I ever gone to is my hometown jail. So, it's guaranteed I'm going to know 20 people in this dorm. I hate to say it, some of the COs are like, hey, man,
Yeah, well, I knew some sergeants and a couple COs
yeah,
as
you
well.
might
I
have
mean,
went
I
to
grew up with them.
school. Yeah.
Yeah,
So county jail's nothing, period. I'm more ready to get to prison once I get there
yeah.
for some more moving around, But okay, so county jail, boom. Let's fast. We're going to prison now.
Going to prison.
Going to prison. All right, so we call it the Bluebird here in Texas.
Uh-huh.
That's the
What?
chain bus.
Oh, okay, the Blueberg, huh? What is it, a blue bus?
It might have used to be. It's about pale blue now.
That shit, white and misty gray now, huh?
Yeah, it's took some journeys.
Yeah, yeah,
But hard metal seats. It's got one pisser in the back. Everyone could see you. You're handcuffed to your neighbor, and you're also handcuffed, I believe, at the waist to your ankles
yeah,
on hard metal seats. Very uncomfortable.
yeah.
And you all got your chain bags.
Chain bags. Oh, the thing that
like
holds all the chains that.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the stuff you're bringing, and okay, so boom, we're picking them up, and and Texas is huge. Okay, so they have these receiving prisons, kind of like, I guess, strategically located in Texas
Yeah.
due to like here, you get what I mean, like regional.
Yeah.
So if you got caught in Dallas or where I'm from, your first receiving prison is probably gonna be Gurney,
Okay.
and then okay, so we all
So
load
that's where
up.
you went, Gurney.
Yeah, that's just a receiving area. You're supposed to be there, you know,
Couple weeks, a
15,
month.
yeah, 15 weeks, a month, like a light acclimation into it. Then from there, you'll go to your assigned prison unit. But anyhow, so I go to this unit, and
And this is in Gurney.
yeah, this is Gurney, John
Okay.
F. Gurney. It's in East Texas. It's in Palestine.
Okay, I was just making sure we're still in reception.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So we're in reception, and okay, so we get on the bus. I'm still not to the prison yet. I start pulling in. You see the fences, like smell hogs and agriculture, because it's Texas. Like, we grow and eat a lot of our stuff.
Yeah.
And so I pull in, and as soon as we get in there, there's, the most intense drill sergeant right there. All right, get off the bus, line it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
They got the big old drill instructor hats, look like a Marine?
yeah, they got the mount me hats, or some of them be just bald head. It's in Texas heat, something serious. And I went in like August, bro. They're wearing full gear, like they're sweating, and they're playing the part. I'm playing the part because I'm definitely scared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So, but we can't talk about it. I'm G as hell in the ride.
Yeah, you're gangster.
You know what
Gotta be.
What? And so then we go out there, and they make us line up. Then you already know we're gonna we're gonna strip. We're gonna get naked, nuts to butts. We got about a whole truck full of dudes just in there naked for an absorbently long amount of time. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man.
Like, yeah, and like rows. And then basically what you're gonna do is,
About how many guys you think? About 50?
Yeah, I'd say relative. I mean, anywhere from 48 to 60.
Damn,
You
that's
know,
crazy, man. And why they leave you in there just butt naked like that for so long?
it might not have been as long as I want, but when you're naked with that many men, your time is just like this can't be happening this long.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, a minute
So,
turns into a damn hour. Okay,
absolutely.
all
But
right.
I mean, I understand why they do it. You know, it's the delousing showers, it's the shaving the head, it's
Yeah,
the get over here, get your clothes. You know, I know it's a process,
yeah,
but you know, it's just a bizarre sight to see that many naked gangsters.
yeah. I
Yeah,
believe it. Uh,
yeah. And I guess that was my first moment of realizing like, well, I don't run shit.
yeah.
You
Just
know,
another needle in the haystack, my friend. You know what I mean?
for real. So let's see from there. Okay, boom, you get your housing, whoopty whoop, your little padding. You know, you keep going to you get a lay in every couple of days to go take your GED test, whatever. They assess you basically at that prison, and then about a week later, they're gonna see where they're gonna shoot you.
Yeah,
And as you're in prison, you're kind of hearing. So not that I'm scared or nothing, but like, which prison should I not go to?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Which one you should not go to? Go. Well, they got all
Like
the.
like where are they rocking and rolling?
Yeah,
But you don't want to sound scared. Be like, I mean, I ain't tripping if they send me there, but like, where is that?
yeah. You gotta play
So
it off.
I'm asking some of the older heads that been down, and they're like, man, you're good as long as you don't go to Bradshaw.
Oh, I guess
Check it
that's the
out.
first damn thing they say. Is, boy, get packing up and go to Bradshaw.
Man, I get my lay in like an hour late. Everybody who's going to Bradshaw is already in there waiting on me for like an hour. And then they're like, is this him? They book me. Where are you headed? Oh, he's going to bust him up Bradshaw.
Bust him up, Bradshaw, boy. Go, put on your
Yes.
boots. Put on your boots.
I'm not scared. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let these tattoos fool you.
I know. You ain't scared. Shit. Were you tatted up? You probably weren't tatted up at all when you were in there that time, were you?
I had every tattoo I got right now.
Oh, so you got them on the streets?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That might have worked out a little bit good for you, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little better than old blank skin, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Okay, so you go to this place.
yeah, we go to Bradshaw.
Well, did you
And
have any problems at all in receiving?
no,
That's good.
more with
Okay.
more with guards, as in not like fighting guards, but me just being me and not like, dang, you want me to unroll my pants?
Yeah, just being hard headed a little bit.
The stupid stuff. But other than that, it was fine. So boom, go to Bradshaw, and as soon as I get there, they give us our sheet. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
got to give us my little housing lay-in. And then once again, they're like, man, it ain't too bad over here unless you go to F dorm.
Come on,
Get my
man.
lay-in, F dorm.
You're getting effed all the way
You know it.
around. Oh shit.
All
I mean,
right,
well,
so
hey, well, hold on. Before you move forward, we are getting a little bit of lag in between. So, ladies
yeah,
and
I
gentlemen,
just seen that.
ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. But we're gonna work through it. You said something about the firewood. What they got a wood pile out there? They got they got the woods out there.
They do what now?
They got the wood pile out there. The woods.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Was that in receiving that you seen that side of it, or was it the main compound?
Main compound.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Tell me how it all unfolded, my friend.
Well, I got juiced up by the old heads in county,
Oh God.
and so I'm at Bradshaw. I go down into my dorm. As I walk in, this is a dorm. It's not a two cell facility. You get what I'm saying? It's not like an ID unit.
Yeah.
Still open dorms. So I go in. As soon as I walk in, I see, they all got the little hexagon little tables,
Yeah,
in the day
yeah,
room.
yeah,
Okay, so as I walk in, I see the table and I see about five topless, tatted up white boys. And as soon as I walk in, I was like, yeah, that's them.
yeah. They ain't got no.
So,
They ain't have no swastikas or nothing like that on them.
man, I can get more into that later, maybe. It's
Okay.
to me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I am a wood,
Yeah.
and I ran wood hard, but I'm not a racist. That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
that's not what that's for me. Now, I can say that yes, in the wood organization, that surely there's gonna be some members that are racist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've went to prisons. I see some white boys, put together and they had their shirts off and they blatantly had swastikas all over them and stuff like that. So you kind of knew what route they were on. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying, what
Oh yeah,
they.
I knew they weren't brand or the yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 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 So you
Which
went
I
over
got love.
there,
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
did
And
they come up to you?
I got gassed up too hard. And then you know how you cage an animal, fight or flight, right?
Yeah.
I go put my stuff down, and in my head I was like, game time. I go put my stuff up. I take my shirt off, get my boxers. I walk right up to the table, and I'm like, "Y'all, what's happening? I'm on fire. Y'all ready?"
Oh, you thought they were ready to do some squabbles, huh? Holy shit, they're probably like, this motherfucker crazy as hell, man. He got all the wrong intel.
Hey, dude, they looked at me, started laughing, and this dude, who's my brother to this day,
Oh my god.
said, "That's the fucking coolest stuff I ever seen."
That's the most gangster shit I've heard, you know what I mean?
But don't get it twisted. That was 100% out of fear
Yeah, yeah.
and wrong information.
God, were they laughing?
Oh yeah, dude. Well, that's another thing, man. I'm a character, so within seconds, that's more how I made it through. Like Sock Walker, man. I honestly believe you can go into prison, not be a hoe, and honestly not have to do much fighting.
Yeah.
It's all how you carry yourself.
Exactly, my friend. And guys like me and you, we tend to make it pretty easy, man. You know, the funny characters.
Well, you got to be hip. You gotta know when to keep your mouth shut, be funny, make the right alliances. Like I just didn't. The problems I had, I wanted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
gotta watch how you move
and you got to know when to joke and when not to, you know?
and who and when.
Yep.
Because where I don't know where you call it, but if you grin, you in.
Yeah.
Or if we call it break ice.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So, well, okay, shoot. So where were we now?
You ran up in your boxers, man. That was the
Okay,
last.
okay. They have a good laugh. We have a good laugh. I introduced myself. They're like, man, you're tripping, but you're not tripping. We do check here, but at this particular time, the prison was messed up, bro. You would only go to store, not even on lockdown or nothing, just regular get your time to go to store about once every 45 to 60 days.
Damn.
And that's if they had what you wanted, bro. It was messed up. So we were more scared to get into the fights because the cases.
Yeah.
We wouldn't care if it was a case and you get store ran like you're supposed to. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So we had to rely on people getting e-coms. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Well, no, I've never heard of an econ. What, electronic something, I'm guessing.
Yeah, every quarter, your family can get online and they can order like a care pack up to $60 and then like a $90 holiday one.
Oh, okay,
unless you're unless you've got a case or whatever, And
yeah.
But you finesse, have your homeboys, family do. Come on, baby,
Yeah,
I don't
always
give too
ways
much
around.
of the game up.
Always ways around, you know.
You already know.
Yep.
But yeah, so they're like, man, we gotta chill. So anyhow, I ended up getting my little check like a month later or something. But by that time, honestly, it was messed up. I feel like they took it so easy on me. It doesn't know me for a month and love me.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
for me, but
Yeah.
then my head was like, man, then this is where it gets weird. So at this same time, my celly had come in, and he was like a 23-year-old youngster, right? And straight love the kid, man, good kid. Well, one day he's asking me all these wood related questions.
He a white dude, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Well,
and
before you get forward, let me ask you just one question. Was the housing, cellmates and stuff like that, was it segregated by whites, or was there some? Okay, okay, okay. So it's not to that degree yet in penitentiary.
no, no, and I do understand why they would do that, but dang, I would kind of hate to not see some of my black and Mexican friends
I know that's right, my friend.
because like I love everybody, man.
For sure, man. For sure. Okay, so the young 23-year-old comes in. He's asking all these wood questions.
Yeah, cool kid, man. And I'm a goof. So one day he goes look out fire. It'd be an honor if you would run my check. And I'm goofing around. I get down. I'm like, better ask what you better watch what you ask for, cause I will bring that thunder. I will bring that thunder.
Oh shit! Well, hey, look. To come to your defense, I've seen more guys your size whoop ass than any other. You know what I mean? When
You
you're when
know,
you're small and cut the hell up, those are the ones I typically look out for, man. Cause them knuckles are like razors, my friend. You know?
that's facts, man. That's what I thought too. So we're still gonna do a 2-on-1 check on them, but I'm gonna go for 30 on them. I'm gonna back out. My friend's gonna go fresh on for 15. Kind of show him some love. Well, man, I don't know we're about to do it. We wake up for chow, and I see my homies are on their underwear, and I wake up, and he's like, and I was like, for real? So I go and how the cages are set. Everybody goes to chow, except for a couple other like speakers we kind of let watch.
Yeah.
I know we're not really supposed to do that, but like if it's a black dude I got love for, I'd be like, hang back, shit's finna get tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and you got a law that's like, y'all good, y'all good.
Yeah.
Okay, so unbeknownst to me, I wake up, they've already got it all planned. But I'm awake about 14 seconds. I'm like, all right, I go put my little boxers on, my mouth guard, and they got hit my little homie in the corner. I come down the bunks, man, I felt like I was in UFC, bro. I'm talking about full-blown confidence that I'm about to shake and bake this fool.
Yeah.
So I walk in, we keep time, 45 seconds. So, and they're like, all right, y'all ready? Let's get it. I hit him so hard, and the look in his eyes was like, oh my God, this is real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. That kid proceeded to get on my ass.
Oh shit.
And we're not telling you, and I'm not gonna say he just all the way killed me. He's got some wind. So I tell him I'm gonna hit the elevator button on him. Go low. Give me that wind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he could fight. And as soon as I went to hit him in the stomach, out of nowhere, his hands just waiting for my nose, broke my nose instantly.
Damn.
And you know when you get knocked out, but not it like flashed me.
Yeah, yeah, you're definitely yeah, yeah.
The stars. So I
That's
take
the
a step back
closest
and
I've
like,
ever gotten to getting knocked out was that way. Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. And I was like, all right then, okay then, let me back up now. It's real. And I started getting on a little bit. He got me again. I slid out and I was like, get him.
Oh shit.
Hey, so all the homies are like, yeah. I come out, right? I come out, right? And I was like, hey, I was really on his ass. And they're like, no, bro, look at your nose. My whole nose is.
Damn.
And they had to reset it. And yeah, we had a good laugh out of that.
What'd you think? Oh, I've had my nose broke too. That shit was crooked as hell, man. I was like,
And you
what
know the
the
reason that,
fuck, man?
yeah,
I was like doing some Punisher shit. I don't know if anybody ever seen the Punisher movie where he sticks a pencil in his nose. It's like, and he gets
that's
right
it,
back to business, dog. I was like,
dude.
shit.
They stuck a state spoon right here as a brace, and then
Yeah.
same move.
Yep, man. You know, and that shit, that's a breaking your nose is not so much a painful experience. It's more of just a weird experience. You know what I mean? It's like your tear ducts water up, you get black eyes, and then just feeling that your nose ain't right. It just feels funny when you're breathing. My nose still is messed up when it comes to breathing. I can only breathe out this one.
Yeah,
More way probably 80% capacity, while this one's at like 10% capacity. You know what I mean? So it messes with my calisthenics quite a bit.
what man, yeah, I didn't I man, I've been putting some thought into what I'd say, but it just never works out that way.
Well, you good, man. I mean, when y'all were fighting, was there other races watching, like being entertained by
Well,
it?
like I said, oh no. Well, like as
Okay.
I said, in a general, we don't watch their checks or violations, and it's just we normally wouldn't even have to ask.
Yeah.
Just let us handle our business. Plus that many eyes. Come on, we're trying to be slick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in saying that, I mess with select people out of each group. Like I have two Tongo Blast homeboys that were my brothers. Not by blood, but I love these dudes. So I'd be like, hey, y'all might want to hang back, just play it cool,
Yeah.
get a free shot. Like you said the other day on that 60-day breakup, we are all men, and I like to see a fight.
And we all do, my friend. You know, for the most part, and that is what it is.
But there's ways to watch without watching. Be over there
Yeah.
on your bunk reading without that out your peripheral.
Exactly.
In prison, I don't see anything in prison. I don't miss nothing either.